Hey guys, I am Sasha Williams, a Think Mental Health champion for Think Mental Health JA. We here at Think Mental Health JA have realized that so many of us are currently undergoing mental health pressures due to the current outbreak of COVID-19. Therefore, we just want to share with you guys a few tips on how to cope during this period. These are tips that have been helping us here at Think Mental Health JA and tips that we've gotten from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Are you ready for the first tip? Yes, maybe? No?
Crystal Buchanan from Think Mental Health JA. So one of the tips that we'd like to share with you is if it is that you have children at home, we want to educate them and let them know exactly what is going on and how it is that they can practice preventative measures, such as washing their hands, not to touch their face and touch other persons. One of the things that we find is that if it is that you have children between the ages of 2 and 7, you might have to reiterate to them over and over throughout the day what not to do and what to do. All right, and if it is that you have persons in the home, such as older folks, grandmother, grandfather, or persons who aren't able to be as mobile, then we want to also let the children know that they ought not to be touching them. All right.
The second thing that we want you guys to take note of during this period is to remember that support is great. Yes, I know that a lot of us might be introverts, and during this time we might want to stay by ourselves, not to really talk to anybody, just to isolate from the world. But support is the maximum during a period like this. So check on your friends, check on your family, see how everybody is doing, because everybody needs somebody to help them to cope during a period like this. And if you believe that you're currently undergoing, stresses, panics, anxiety that only a professional can help with, then it's okay to reach out to your therapist electronically. Or if you don't have access to a therapist, you can also reach out to us at Think Mental Health JA, and we'll be able to recommend therapists to you. And we know that seeing a therapist costs. So as I said before, if you aren't able to do that, having a support system, having a community, people that you can share with them how you're feeling, a space where there is no judgment.
Another tip that we'd like to share with you is that during this state, you can be very antsy, and we just want you to be very aware of what is going on. And as such, we want you to be very cognizant that you need to eat, or we don't need you to overeat. So you'll find yourself possibly just eating a lot of food because you're so stressed out and it's so overwhelming and you don't know what is happening and all of that, or you just might not eat at all. We want you to be very much aware, and as such, we're going to ask you to eat at least 2 to 3 meals per day, and ensure that you're getting the proper nutrition from those meals and that you're also loading up on vitamin C. All right.
We know that during this time you're getting an overshare of information. Literally everybody is telling you something about the virus, and so we want you to limit your social media use. By limiting your social media use, what you can do is check your social media in the morning, in the afternoon, and maybe in the evening, just to keep up to date with what's going on around you. You can also try to follow only the authorities, so the Prime Minister, the Minister of Health, CDC. So you don't want to be following everybody during this time, because literally everybody will be providing information. So the best thing to do is to curate your timeline, and by curating your timeline, it's okay to mute a few pages, just to protect your mental space.
Another tip that we'd like to share with you is that during this time, again, when or if it is that you feel any sort of anxiety attack coming on or a panic attack coming on, there are exercises that you can use to prevent them from coming on very strongly. One such which is drinking water. So the minute you feel like you are going 100 in your brain and you feel a panic attack or an anxiety attack coming on, and then you go ahead, you grab your bottle of water and you go ahead and sip or just drink. You'll find that as it goes down, you start to feel a little bit lighter and a little bit better. And for sometimes it doesn't necessarily prevent it altogether, but for some instances it can relieve and it can aid. Another tip in ensuring that you don't bring on stresses onto yourself is also doing breathing exercises.
And so guys, the next tip that I want to share with you guys is to keep hydrated and stay rested. Now, ways in which you can keep hydrated: drink up your water. Water is important. Not only that, but you also want to get your vitamin C's, so your grape juice, your apple juice, your orange juice, and you also want to stay rested. Now, I know a lot of us are workaholics and we might just want to work during this time, but it's okay to take this period and to rest, to get back in alignment with yourself. And so the next tip that I want to share with you guys is to maintain your regular activities. Now, I know that this outbreak is causing a lot of panics and it's pretty okay to worry, but you want to keep your regular routines. So if before the outbreak of COVID-19 you were reading, catching up on your favorite series, you want to continue doing that. So keep reading your book, catch up on your Love is Blind, Lock and Key, On the Block, whichever series you love, TV shows, whatever you love to do. So keep your regular activities going, because yes, things are happening in the outside world, but at the same time you want to maintain your internal peace, because this is where it begins.
We want you to be very cognizant of your mental space, and as such we want you to think positive thoughts, and we want you to have a positive lifestyle following. All right, so please ensure that you follow these tips that we have suggested. And if it is that you still feel like you need somebody to talk to, or you just need to reach out to somebody, please do not hesitate in contacting
community. I think Mental JA, and we're here to support you. Follow our social medias, that's thinkmh_or.ja, depending on the social media platform, so you can see the ads below. There we have it, and follow us to keep in touch. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves during this time. Bye.